Thanks for coming. This is our very last meeting of the semester, and I can promise you it will be very short, which I think we're all happy about. But it's going to be difficult, perhaps. Maybe some of you already know why you're here. That's okay. But it's time for me to share some things with all of you. I'd first definitely like to say how much I have treasured my years here at Buffalo State. I came here in the fall of 2003, and I've watched this program grow and flourish into what is sitting before me today, and I've been very proud to call myself a part of the Buffalo State Music Department. Being surrounded by amazing colleagues every day, getting to know so many of you, sharing music with you and making music with you, watching you all grow, both as artists and scholars, it's the greatest thrill of my life. And I take a lot of pride in the very small contribution that I make to your growth. I've come to a point in my life, however, where I now understand that the only way that I can be happy and I can continue to grow is if I live as a woman. And so I understand that this is the person I've always been. It took me a long time to figure this out. And there's a huge part of me that is still overwhelmed with relief that at least I understand who I am. Doing something about it, definitely more difficult. But I've been in the process of transitioning for about a year now. I've shared this with my family, with my friends. They've all been right behind me, incredibly supportive, loving. Over the past few months, I've also shared this with many of my colleagues here in the department. And again, I've received unimaginably wonderful support. This whole process has gone more smoothly than I ever could have hoped. You have an extraordinary group of faculty here, and I count myself lucky to be among them. Thank you all, my colleagues. Now what seems like the biggest step for me, and that's sharing this with all of you. I've been pretty nervous about this day, of course wondering how you would respond, but also wondering how I would respond, walking around knowing that everybody knows who I am now. Frankly, over the past few months, it's become much harder not to tell people. There are so many of you that I know so well, have come to know and love, and not being honest with you about who I am has been very, very difficult. So I hope you will forgive me for not sharing this with you before now. I really wanted a venue where I could speak to all of you directly and honestly and explain the way I feel. Certainly there have been some difficult times, difficult moments in my life, but I can't look upon the last 30-some-odd years that I've lived and see them as unhappy. Strange as it might sound, I don't think I would change my life up to now. I don't know if I was ready to deal with this before, but I'm really excited to deal with it now. I've been taking hormones for quite a while, and yes, I will be having sexual reassignment surgery. This summer I'll be changing my name, dealing with all the legal challenges to living as this new person, and when I'm done, I will be Emily. When I see you all in the fall, I'll still be Dr. Boyce, but I certainly will look quite a bit different. Something I would like to mention briefly, I know some of you were less than happy about having to attend the NCBI workshops. Did this happen because of my transition? Pretty much yes. And if you feel resentful towards me, I can accept that. It wasn't my call, but I've come to firmly believe that everybody involved in the process, from the people who did make the decision, to each member of the NCBI team who conducted the workshops, they were all trying to do good. They're trying to do right by me, they're trying to do right by you all, trying to do right by the college. If you feel like talking with any of them afterward, I understand there's going to be information in the lobby after this for both NCBI as well as the Counseling Center. Feel free to take advantage of that. I count myself fortunate each day to have settled in a place where I can feel so comfortable and where I can come to work and share what I love with all of you. I don't know if it's possible for anyone to understand this, why I would do this, but I've come hoping that it's possible for people to at least accept that I know this is the right thing for me. Every step of this process has felt right, even standing up here in front of all of you and sharing this. I hope you can feel comfortable enough to talk with me about this more. This is a person I've always been, and it's important for me to tell you that nothing that has happened between us before now will change. I've treasured my life up until now, and that includes all the experiences I've had with all of you. This is my truth. This is the only path on which I have a chance to find happiness. Thanks for being here today, and thank you for being in this department. I wish you all the best for the rest of the semester, for juries, and for a restful and productive summer break. And be sure that my love will always be with you.